Okay, man. We was experiencing some technical difficulties, but we worked it out, man. So here we go again. Like I said, I got one of the hottest directors and the most innovative directors that I've met in the country doing things, and we're gonna get into some how he gets so innovative and go there. I know you're busy for time, man, and I got a lot of questions to ask, man. So what's going on with you over there, Mo?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for
FBC.
having me on, LPC man. Thank you for having me on. I know we had said a couple different times, but I'm very happy we were able to, connect and get on at the same time.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I just wanted to make sure we got on and took care of business and talked about the program because I've been following you from the distance, man, and it's I just been amazed about what you've been doing, man. So, but when did you realize, man, that FBC wasn't just a team, y'all was a movement?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I've had really good mentorship when it comes to this space. I've been a natural born leader since probably I was able to play sports, but I think one of the biggest assets that I've had and one of the biggest advantages I had, the guy that started LPC 23 years ago, Ray Mays in LA, and who eventually partnered with Brian Harmon here in Atlanta. Um, I was I was fortunate to sit in on some very intimate conversations on what their vision would be for a mega travel girls club, and
Uh-huh.
they were talking these different talks and different visions way before girls basketball exploded. So, in listening to so many conversations and being able to, my strength with dealing with so many people in my, everyday life, I was able to take a lot of those conversations and create a platform that has been really trend setting in the girl space.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what was the original vision? I mean, because FBC, man, like I said, y'all the pace setters. You starting in Atlanta, but what was the original vision? You
Well,
touch
the
bases on
original
that.
visions for Ray and Bryant was you could have two elite programs coast to coast that would, be able to compete in the West, compete in the South. I think when I connected with Bryant, we still had the same standard and the same goal, but for me, he did a lot of the work in the suburbs. And
Mm-hmm.
and with me coming to LPC, I thought it was a great chance for LPC to take the coast to coast concept in our state, which I had a lot of the inner city kids. Brian had a lot of the suburban kids, and I think the mixture just it caught fire once some of the inner city kids start going to see how suburban kids live. It kind of taught them to appreciate everything. And
Yeah.
and when some of the suburban kids came and saw some of how tough the inner city kids was, it made them tougher. So we were able to, to blend the personalities to come out with something special, and that's the LPC way today.
Yeah. Well, when you built it, man, like I said, I've been watching from afar, man, and it's just something real special. What's the secret, man, to keeping elite talent, strong coaches, and you say you connect with parents all under one roof?
The biggest secret I think is the kids.
Hmm.
When you meet kids that understand, it's crazy because some kids say they want to go play at UConn, they want to go play at South Carolina, they want to go play at Baylor, they want to go play at all these mega schools, but when it's time to play, they want to be the best player on the team.
Yeah.
So when they go to college, and as soon as something goes wrong, they ready to transfer. And what I believe, I've never really been on a sorry team in my life. My stepdad and my mom, they and where I grew up and playing ball at the King Center here in Atlanta, like I was always taught that it was okay to be on a really good team. It was okay to have really good teammates. And in order for you to win, you had to sacrifice some personal stuff in order for it to really grow and be successful. So
Yes.
um I've never wavered from saying that good teams matter. I've never really got into the politics of this kid is better than that kid, or calling evaluators, please rank my kid because and let me buy you dinner and all that. Like
You
if
wasn't
you can,
politicking?
no, because the thing is, if you really can play, the politics won't matter. So if you have, like, I've had a team once uh, that had almost 9 McDonald All-Americans on the same team, and that was the easiest team to coach because everybody had the same vision,
Who was on
right?
that squad?
Well, Jaloni was young, Raven Johnson, Tanaya
Uh-huh.
Latson, Ashlyn Watkins,